Hello, my name is True and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront video, and in today's video I am going to be talking about what I'd like to see changed for the final release of Battlefront. I put around 10 hours into the PC version and 10 hours into the Xbox version, so I've got both console and PC experiences under my belt and spent a lot of time in all of the modes, so I did actually manage to, learn a lot about the game and see what needed to be changed. I'm not going to be talking about the most popular things such as the cycler rifle being OP or some little glitches like the orbital strike not working, for example. All of these things are being changed by DICE as we speak, or has already been changed since the beta ended, so that's really all well and good. I'm just going to be talking about design changes that I'd like to see personally, because it makes the game a lot better and seem more fun. So without further ado, and in no particular order, let's talk about heroes. So Luke and Darth Vader have the same health and the same countdown time of health, but the problem is with Darth Vader is that he's a lot slower, and I know that is his character, he is a lot slower, but whenever I seem to get to a fight, because I used to spawn quite far away from the rebels, I'd be like 60% down on health already, and then I'd start taking shots at me, and already I'd be nearly dead, and I couldn't really engage anyone. There were some occasions where this did not happen, but it was quite common that I'd spawn far away and have to get kills fairly quickly. Well, the solution is slightly improve Vader's base speed and maybe increase his health a little bit. Well, the countdown, make it a little bit slower than Luke's, because obviously Luke is a lot faster and more maneuverable and can get away with things, whereas Darth Vader, because he's slow, if you are outnumbered, you're very unlikely to survive. So I just think there needs to be balanced a little bit more, maybe increase Vader's attack. I'm not 100% sure really. I think it's something that they probably will sort out. It's just the fact that I found Vader to be very, very weak in comparison to Luke. Next up is the accuracy of the turret, ATST and AT-AT, because I know it's to do with the camera angles and that sort of stuff, but really the accuracy needs to be a little bit more, because it was really, really useless being in a turret sometimes, and an AT-AT was so off-putting. Like, you'd have to aim where the reticle, the crosshair isn't, and it was just abysmal. Battlefront 2 was more accurate than this, so I really hope that's changed. Hopefully they do manage to figure out how to fix that. Now let's talk about something that I think would benefit not just new players, but also players as a whole, the player base as a whole. In the spawning section, where spawning screen when you aren't actually in the game and you're waiting to spawn on a partner, for example, or you're in the loading screen, I would have liked to see a map layout that you can bring up. It's a little graphic that says, this is what the map looks like, this is where you'll be spawning, this is where the enemy team will be spawning maybe, and this is where your partner is, this is where your teammates or your party is, and it would just be really, really awesome, especially in Drop Zone. This is where the objective is right now when you're currently in the loading screen. Oh, I need to go there. That's where you can go straight away. It would benefit a lot of people from this. I think that should be changed, because I believe a lot of other shooter games have things like this. I don't think this is probably going to be changed or adjusted, but on console I noticed the aim assist was very, very high. It was much higher than other FPS games I play. I noticed I would just literally sort of see an enemy in my vision and it would lock onto it very, very easily, and this needs to be toned down a little bit, because I noticed I was getting kills where I really shouldn't have, because I was practically not even doing anything. I literally pressed the left trigger and shot, and it took me straight on to the target. And on top of that, other people were killing me with the cycler rifle like really, really easily because of auto assists, aim assists. So hopefully this is tuned down for the final game. Something that really bugged me was the melee system, because it's not so much the damage, it's the fact that whenever you hit out, or you may have accidentally hit the melee button, you would stop, and it cancels that momentum you had. So say you're trying to escape from someone and you quickly see someone and you melee them, you stop, and it's really annoying, because Call of Duty, in terms of having melee, where you could just run and melee, it was really helpful, and it really would have helped me out in so many situations within the beta. I know obviously a lot of it's not really close quarters within Star Wars Battlefront, but there is some situations where you would need to actually run and melee. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that is changed for the final release. Moving on to power-up icons on the minimap. I think probably just the standard ones like the turrets that you can pick up should be on the minimap. Not the heroes, not the starfighters, but they should be there because it would give people easier options to actually go to them. They sort of know where they are, and it would just, oh, there's a turret there, let's go over to it, or there's a power-up there, you know. It would greatly improve the game in my opinion, and people would use power-ups a little bit more because I think they were a little bit underused in the beta, especially the turrets. They were pretty useful at times. Now I think this is going to be my last change. The party system wasn't perfect, of course, and when it worked really, really well. However, it does need some changes because it used to put my friends in on the opposite side, didn't bring them in a game with me even though they were spacers. I think that the partner colour should stay yellow, but maybe green for party, your friends within your party. So if you had 4 people in your party, but 1 partner, those 4 people on the HUD would be displayed as green. It would make things 10 times easier because I had, you know, 1 partner as friend, but then also someone in my party, and they was just blue, and it was like, I can't see where you are. I had to keep asking them where they was, that sort of stuff, to meet up with them within the game. So I just think that needs to be changed, and I'm guessing it probably will because the party system is pretty core to the Battlefront experience at the moment. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you have anything to talk about and discuss in this video, about this video in the comment section below. That wasn't everything, but it was practically things that would make or break the game for me, just improve the experience overall in general. But if you missed any of the 2 videos on screen, be sure to check them out, and I shall see you all in my next Battlefront video. Goodbye.